How's it going, everyone? James Lynch here for odds.com, taking a look at some of the prop bets for Saturday's UFC Fight Island 2 card taking place in Abu Dhabi. Let's start in the main event, the vacant flyweight title fight, the rematch between Deiveson Figueiredo and Joseph Benavidez. Right now, you can get Deiveson Figueiredo inside the distance for plus 100 via Bet365, which I think is incredible value here for a number of reasons. Number one, Figueiredo has finished 4 of his last 6 opponents. Second off, this is a 5-round fight, so I think the chances of a finish happening are pretty good in this one, and I do favor Deiveson Figueiredo in the fight. Now, some people will look at their first fight where there was the headbutt and, it feeling that that was the downfall for Joseph Benavidez as far as the beginning of the end of that fight. But I disagree. I think Figueiredo is the better fighter, and I do see him finishing Joseph Benavidez on Saturday night. So look at that prop bet inside the distance for Deiveson Figueiredo. I do see some value there for sure. Sticking in the flyweight division and on the main card, Alexandre Pantoja is going to be taking on Askar Askarov. I like Pantoja by decision. That prop bet right now is at plus 110. I don't think you can go wrong there. Askarov undefeated in his career. Pantoja has basically gone the distance every time he's had to step up in competition. You look at the fights against Brandon Moreno, you look at Deiveson Figueiredo and Dustin Ortiz. All those fights went the 3 rounds due to the fact that I think it was tougher competition for him. But when he fights lower level guys, he seems to get the finish. I don't consider Askarov a lower level guy here, undefeated. I like those odds right now at Pantoja by decision. You can get it, like I said, right now for plus 110. And my third prop bet for this card, which I think you should take a look at here, is Montel Jackson wins by decision, is currently minus 105. Now, Montel Jackson, the betting favorite right now in this one, about a 2-1 favorite over Brett Johns. But what I really like in this fight is that Montel Jackson has a good height and reach advantage in this one. Jackson stands right now at 5'10 with a 75.5 inch reach. Brett Johns is only 5'7 with a 70 inch reach. So Johns is going to have a really hard time getting on the inside. And even if he does, I don't see him finishing Montel Jackson, who has never been finished in his career, and vice versa. Brett Johns is a pretty durable guy as well. He's a guy that has never been finished in 18 fights in his career. And you look at the 2 losses he has against Aljamain Sterling and Pedro Munoz, both decision losses. So I think more often than not, Montel Jackson gets the decision there. And I'd like this to be closer to plus money, but minus 105, I don't think you can go wrong. And I think that's a lot better of a bet than taking Montel Jackson at 2-1. So I want to know what you guys think of these prop bets below. What are some of the prop bets you're looking at for this card? Leave your comments here on the video and follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports. And thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the fights this weekend.